What's the most important cue of appearance for guys? What muscle group is the most important to work on? Do
Well,
women care about biceps is what I'm asking.
in terms of physical appearance, a good shoulder to hip ratio, so relatively wide shoulders relative to hips, is one. Women tend to prefer men who are physically fit and well toned, but not muscle bound. So, like if you go to, I don't know, someone like those early when Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing the Mr. whatever it was contest, you see women don't find those attractive, the extremely muscle bound guys, but they like a guy who's physically fit, high shoulder to hip ratio. They like guys who are physically taller than they are, and guys who are a bit above average in height. So if the average, so if the average is, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10", and out there for humans, depending on the culture, women prefer an inch or two taller than that. So
shoulders, height, dad bod. What's that about? Why do you want a dad bod? Why do you? Why not? How do I define dad bod?
What is a dad bod?
Dad bod is not muscle bound.
Okay, so out of shape.
A little. No, just a little bit. A little bit of cushion for the pushing. I don't know what the kids call it these days, but just a little bit of fat. So why do they not want guys to be obsessed with their body? Is that some evolutionary thing?
Yeah, I think that women might interpret a guy who is so obsessed with his body that they might view that as a sign of narcissism.
Yes.
And that's not a good trait.
Another thing that people talk about that women care about is penis size. Does penis size matter for women in sexual selection?
Well, there's controversy about that
in the evolutionary psychology community.
Well,
is there papers on penis size?
I wouldn't say scientific papers, so speculations about
so not in nature or in science.
Yeah, no, nothing that I've seen there. I think that there's individual variability. So this is something that comes up again. When I ask women in my classes, what do women want? Some of them will say, a large penis. But I think there's variability in that preference, and it also might depend in part on the variability in the woman's anatomy. So,
but do you think there's something fundamental in terms of evolutionary psychology, in terms of evolution, or is this a quirk of culture that's current, that's maybe somehow connected to pornography or something like that?
Yeah, my guess is it's something that's perhaps a quirk of culture or something that is evolutionarily recent. But I don't know. I mean, it's a topic that hasn't been explored much. I've never done work on it, and
somebody should do a PhD. Some archaeologist should do a PhD on the history of human civilization and its valuation of penis size and the correlation of penis size to the value of the male.